Thought we'd have a look at the new Bob Dylan release, which came out about a week ago, Friday the 6th of November. It's the Bootleg Series Volume 12, and it's called The Cutting Edge. Now this is the 2 CD version, which is called Best of the Cutting Edge. This is probably going to be the best-selling version, simply because it's about £15, 14 or £15. And this is a 38-track 2 CD edition. There's a 6 CD version and there's an 18 disc box set, so this is very much the highlights package really. So this is a 2 CD set. It comes in a slipcase. You can see there. So even though this is the cheap version, they've made a bit of an effort with the design. There's some spot varnishing on the title. There's track listing on the rear. And this is a double disc. It comes in a standard double disc jewel case. Again, track listing on the back. And here's the booklet. It's a perfect bound booklet. Again, some spot varnishing. That's Bob Dylan throwing his harmonica in the air. This image actually is from the same sessions that they used for the mono box that came out a few years ago. So this is a really nice booklet. It's about a 60-page booklet. And if I just flick you through it, you'll see lots of information, some nice photos. So booklet and CD go into the slipcase like that. So that's the 2 CD version. There is another best of Cutting Edge, which they've released on 3LP vinyl, which I happen to have here. Again, it comes in an outer slipcase. It has that kind of nice soft feel, which I believe is like a matte laminate kind of effect. Again, some nice spot varnishing on the titling. So it's nice and consistent with the 2 CD. They've done the same kind of look and feel. There's the back, track listing on the rear, side. So you get 3 records and a booklet in this set. And as you'll see, we'll look at the records in a minute. As you'll see, the booklet's got the same front cover as the booklet on the CD. In effect, it's an oversized version of the booklet in the CD, the 2 CD edition. But it's not literally an oversized version. In other words, the layout is slightly different. So again, some nice spot varnishing, and if you flick through, they really make the most of the archive photography here. Loads of great black and white studio shots, as you might expect. There's an outtake from Blonde on Blonde. So really great booklet this. I mean, it's actually bigger than the booklet that you get in the 6 CD version. So arguably this is one of the best versions of the booklet. I haven't seen what's in the 18 disc version. So this has got, it's the same track listing as the 2 CD edition. And the records come in these old style Columbia sleeves, so it's a sort of die cut sleeve, and then you get an inner sleeve which is also die cut. So that's record 1, LP 2, and this is the third one here, LP 3. So they're very nice. I have to say, I expected these inner sleeves to be polylined, but they're not. So that's probably the only disappointing thing, although it's not a tight fit, so quite easy to get in and out. If you buy vinyl and you buy CDs, one of the nice touches with this is they give you the 2 CDs anyway. So you get, these are the 2 discs that came with the normal 2 CD set, but you get some unique packaging. The rears to them. The actual discs are identical, I think. Yeah, so it's the same discs. That's CD2. So the next edition up is the 6 CD deluxe edition. I think this is going to be quite a popular one, even though it's quite expensive. It's around about the £100 mark, this one, although it has dipped down a little bit depending on where you buy it. The first thing to say is that the packaging maintains the style of the previous sets. So another self-portrait and the basement tapes are exactly the same design, the deluxe editions. So that's quite handy to know in terms of shelving. So this is really nicely done. Again, it's got that soft feel to it. You've got the same spot varnishing on the type. And inside you get two books. So there's Bob with his harmonica again. So this book number 1, doubles as a book and a place to hold the CDs. So just to show you how this works, that opens out and then it folds out again. So they're the first 2 discs in this set. And then what you get is you have some pages of a book. This book, the size is somewhere in between the CD and the album, the records. So they're same kind of photography. Obviously the content's fairly much the same. It's just slightly represented. And then at the back of the book, it folds out to a sort of gatefold package. And there are the remaining 4 CDs. But that's one of 2 books you get in here, because here's the second book, nice front cover. Again, this is a hardback book. So this book has the title Mixing Up the Medicine 1965 to 1966. Basically, it's a further selection of photos. Again, if I just show you, give you a flick through. So with the 6 CD deluxe, you get book number 1, book number 2, and these slot nicely into the outer slipcase. It has that slightly back to front thing going on where you expect them to slide in from this direction, but they slide in from that direction. So it takes a little bit of getting used to that, but it is consistent with the previous ones. So again, same size, very much the same format as what's gone on before. So if you do own the basement tapes and another side of Bob Dylan, I think you're going to be really pleased with this, because it just matches nicely. Obviously with this 6 disc deluxe, you get a lot more content. I mean, there's a phenomenal amount of stuff on here. Notably, disc 3 is full of takes of Like a Rolling Stone, so you get actually 20 versions of Like a Rolling Stone. Rehearsals, breakdowns, master takes, remakes. So it's really pretty fascinating. I mean, it's obviously such a classic song there. Of course, if 6 CDs aren't enough, there is an 18-disc version. It's only available via Bob Dylan's website. It's about $500. By the time you've paid shipping and import duties, it's about £500 too. I don't have the 18-disc version, but hopefully this video has helped you get a better feel for the other 3 formats. So this has been Paul for Super Deluxe Edition, talking about Bob Dylan, The Cutting Edge.